put you. I think I could put you right there. Hey guys, hey. How you guys are doing? I'm gonna see if anybody shows up. Hopefully I put this thing to public. I'm not really sure. YouTube has changed a lot of stuff, so I haven't really been playing with it much. But we'll see. I'm on the bike today. So far I've done like 1.6 miles, so it's not much. I need to know if you guys can hear me. Hi gorgeous, how are you? I'm not sure what time it is where you're at. But I think it's like after 1 o'clock my time. How are you doing? I'm on the bike. I am down from 276 down to 261. So I've lost like 14 pounds. 20:45 p.m. So that's 8. Is that 8 o'clock for you? I don't think I read that right. I'm terrible at this. Thank you. Yeah, I think I've lost like 14 pounds. 8 p.m. Yay, I did it right. Yay. Good for me. I pat myself on the back. Yeah, I'm down about 14 pounds. I've been drinking a lot of water, and I cut out almost all carbs except for natural fruit, which has just been bananas and apples. But I haven't been eating a whole lot of apples, just mostly the bananas for the potassium. It's been hard. You know, I gained 40 pounds, right? Like, so that's been really hard, and I still have 30 left. Well, I gained 46 pounds, but I choose to try to not think about that. If I just say 40, it doesn't sound near as bad as 46. But, oh, thank you. I don't know where everybody is today. I might have done this a little too late or a little too early. No, I probably did this a little too late in the afternoon for most Americans. Like, where are you at? That it's 8 o'clock. I've done 2.5 miles. Hi! Thank you, Stephanie. Got my pride glasses on. I think the next tattoo that I have done will be pride colors. Well, hello, Jennifer. Hi from Alaska. Hello from San Antonio, Tejas. I was just telling my friend here that he loves the channel owns. That is so awesome that you guys are from different places that come and see me. Like, I love that. I love that we can meet people all over the world. Like, I was just telling Allie over here. Is it Allie? Or do you want me to say it? A-L-I would be Allie, right? You guys know I'm terrible with names, and I'm terrible with math. So don't come at me. Like, I do my best. I got a little tiny screen because you guys are on my phone. Can you hear me okay on these? Allison, there we go. I prefer Allison. Hello, Allison. Well, hello there. How are you today? I'm on the bike. I really do need to know if you guys can hear me okay. Okay, good. Good. Yay. Yay. Now, 3 miles on the bike. I'm hanging in there. I'm glad to hear it. Good. Now I'm so happy. We got another Allison. Her sister's name is Allison. A lot of people call me, and since a whole lot of people aren't watching right now, most of my family call me Pumpkin. I'm not joking. I'm not playing along, like I'm being serious. Most of my family calls me Pumpkin. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, most of my family, that's my nickname, is Pumpkin. Or Punky. Um, I don't know if you guys remember that show in the 80s, Punky Brewster. She's kind of a little pain in the ass kid. Well, my mom and my brothers thought Punky was cute, so it's either Pumpkin or Punky, depending on who's talking to me. Like, my brother calls me Punky, my mom calls me Pumpkin. But it just depends. Not that I'm inviting you guys to start calling me Pumpkin, but I just thought, since we're sharing, I'd give you guys a little something that I've never shared before. And I've been on this channel for, 2012. So what's that? 2012 to 2000, what is that? 9 years, somewhere around there. Alley Cat's cute. I won't call you that, but that's cute. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys to get your water, but this is not in a water cup, but it is water. I couldn't find a water bottle that was clean, so I'm using this blood orange soda bottle, but it's actually sweet Arizona iced tea, the packets, so you can hear it when I open it. There's no fizzy sound, so it's just because I shook it up. There's foam on the top. But get your water. I use what I got. Oh, no water. Oh. Well, we gotta have water. You gotta have water all day, all night. But I'm not drinking soda, though it's in a soda bottle. That is Miss Evelyn's favorite organic Italian soda, blood orange, that I found here at HEB. Like I said, I couldn't find a water bottle that didn't have something in it. So I was like, well, I gotta have some kind of water, and I don't have any water bottles. I stopped buying water bottles. Sounds different. What do you mean sounds different? I stopped buying water bottles because I bought a Brita water filter. Wow, learn to talk. So I could stop wasting the plastic. And so, like, I only buy glass, and then I recycle glass, and then I've just been using water bottles and stuff like that, like actual, like, it is really good. Like, it's really refreshing. It's an Italian soda, so it's not like super sweet. It's more of like a seltzer with a blood orange taste to it. I was gonna say, if you were in the United States, you could probably find it at HEB, which is a grocery store here in San Antonio. But obviously, you're not in San Antonio. I have not met a whole lot of you that are in San Antonio. I've met with one person so far. That's okay. My goodness. I've done 4.3 miles so far. You guys keep me on my toes. When have you come here? Like, what have you done? And if you guys are just new coming on here, I am 43 in December. So I will be 43 years old in December. So I'm 42. 42. Like I said, if you guys are new, have just come in, I will throw you up to my ceiling apparently. Let me put you guys back where I had you. Ooh, where in California? You know, I lived in California for like over 10 years in the San Francisco area. Vacaville, Fairfield, San Francisco, around that area. Excuse me, Roseville. Excuse me. Hello to everybody who popped on. Oldly. Oh, come on. 55 is now the new 45. 45 is the new 35. And then 35 is the new 25, and then if you're 25, then you're shit out of luck. Boot camp class. Gotta go shower. You have a wonderful day too, and I'm glad that you came to see me. And congratulations on doing boot camp. That's awesome. I'm telling you, this bike likes to hurt my butt. But you know what? I was really depressed upstairs because I'm still really bothered about my truck being broken into and then taking my wedding ring and my purse. I'm still really, really bothered about it, and I don't want to be, because now tomorrow will be a week. And I know it's just materialistic stuff, and people are like, oh, well, but I had to go on and freeze my credit. Like, so I had to go to all 3 credit companies and freeze my credit so they can't try to open up new accounts or try to get a job underneath my name or anything like that. But it's a pain in the ass. Like, it's a serious pain in the ass to try to do that kind of stuff. And, like, a lot of people don't even realize, like, what you have to do if your entire identity got stolen. So, it's not just the materialistic crap. It's the fact that, you know, I had to call all the banks. I had to call, you know, get new cards delivered. It is a violation. Hi, Amber. How you doing? It's stressful. It's stressful to have to go through all that and then know that somewhere out there somebody has my stuff and what they did with it. Like, I've looked on Craigslist for my purse because it is a collector's item. I think I missed something. Stephanie, did I miss something? Now that she's all burnt with her, hold on. I think I missed something somewhere. She's all smelly. She doesn't have any friends. Well, I mean, I do have a few friends, and I smell all right. I had deodorant on, I promise. I looked on eBay for the purse. It's not there. I looked on PriceMark. It's not there. I looked on Poshmark. It's not there. I looked on Craigslist and then Facebook Marketplace. It's not there. So they probably just trashed it. They threw it in the trash because probably they have no freaking clue that it was a collector's item, so they wouldn't care. You know, it was just somebody's purse and just tossed it in the trash can along with everybody else's stuff they stole that day. Because 4 other cars got broken into too, which I feel really bad. Okay, I was so confused. I was like, what, are you telling me I smell? I need to be thrown in the trash? Like, I was like, what did I do to you? I couldn't imagine taking somebody else's stuff. I really couldn't. I couldn't even. I have to, because I swear, I thought you were telling me I was smelly and needed to be thrown in the trash can, and I was like, wow, did I make you mad? I just couldn't imagine wanting to take somebody else's stuff. Hey girl, hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. I just left you a message on my community page, I believe. We were just talking about the break-in and like me not being able to find them selling my purse, so they didn't know what it was worth, so they just threw it. Plus, you know, I've been using it for 2 years, so it's not like it was top. Hey girl, hey, thank you. I'm trying. I need to stand up, guys. I'm sorry for the boob shot, or what's left of my boobs shot. Let me do this for you, because I wouldn't imagine wanting to sit here and stare at somebody's skin flapping at me. But I'm on the bike, and it hurts to sit for too long. I was telling you guys that I've lost 14 pounds. So a lot of that was just water, if you know. I'll sit back down here in just a second. I just needed some blood flow. So 14 pounds is a big deal. I still have 30 pounds to go to get to my lowest, but you know what? I don't think I should have to go and be at my lowest. I just don't think that it's going to happen. I think that I would have to restrict myself so much that I would end up binging. I would end up binging and just gaining it all right back. So I think that if I just take it slow like I'm doing now, eating salami, eating carrots and hummus, filling myself up with stuff other than carbs and candy, because guys, I was eating nothing but candy. I swear on the stack of Bibles, I was eating candy every day. I was eating candy, and I just gave up for a while because I haven't been able to go to the gym, and I haven't been able to get back to it. I feel like I'm floundering. Do you guys know what I mean? Like when you move someplace and like you don't feel settled yet and you're just floundering around trying to put your feet down and figure out what you're going to do. Well, that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm floundering around trying to find, put my foot down somewhere where I'm comfortable. And it just feels like every time I like get a little bit comfortable, something just falls, like, pulls out from under me. Like, me accepting the fact that I have to leave the house and then my truck gets broken into. So now I'm terrified to leave the house again. I'm terrified to go downtown because if we go downtown, somebody's going to break in our truck and steal it this time. I know it's irrational fear, but it's still a huge fear. And I've done 6.6 miles so far with you guys, 17 minutes. So I just want to keep you guys updated as we sit here and yammer at each other. And congratulations on doing some keto, because that stuff's so hard. I can't do it. And the carbs will kill you. I got back down to 77 and finally made it. That's amazing. Excuse me, I'm sorry if I'm burping. I just had a whole bunch of water. Double excuse me. And I'm sorry you're floundering. I know how hard this is, guys. Like, I really do. It's so stressful. I don't know why I keep... Chicken with leek and cheese. That sounds amazing. That sounds delicious. So here's what I've had so far. I've had 2 bottles of water, kind of jugs of water. I had a Bang. I had 2 pieces of 21 grain toast with peanut butter on it. I've had a banana. I've had 4 pieces of salami and like 2 tablespoons of hummus. And I'm not sure exactly what time it is. I think it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And that's what I've had so far. Son of a biscuit eater. Hold on. Sorry it does that. But congratulations on anybody doing keto and anybody who is losing weight. And if you're on the regain train, I am there with you. And I love you and I accept you and I know how hard this is. And if you're losing weight, seriously, no golf clap. If you're trying to lose weight, I am big hugs and love from me because I know how hard this is. I'm so stressed out over everything. It's so hard for me. I'm gonna drink some more of my water. I done yelled at you guys to get some water and told you I'm using a glass bottle. What? Is it because you're too small? That you don't have enough that they think that you need to lose? Or was it your insurance? Oh, Stephanie, you know I will. Thank you. You guys know I love it when you guys love on me some Evelyn. That's my baby. I have done 7.5 miles. Last time I was on here an hour the other day, and I did 15 miles. That is something to be super proud of. I know it's really hard, Allison, to hear that you can't have a surgery when you were hoping for something, but if you're able to lose the weight without it, having somebody rearrange your guts, I mean, it's been super hard on me, and I've had it done 3 times. So if I could lose the weight on my own, like, I would highly suggest it. But if you're somebody like me who needs the extra help, I'm down with you on that. But I'm so proud of you, and I know that you're probably disappointed, and I'm so sorry you're disappointed. Well, maybe you will. Maybe you'll be able to keep it off this time. And if you can't, then, you know, you can go back and try the gastric bypass route again, or the gastric sleeve. You might not have been able to lose enough weight to get a gastric bypass, but you might be able to do the sleeve, because people who do the sleeve typically don't lose as much as somebody who's done the gastric bypass. So a lot of people who are smaller will be able to get a sleeve rather than get the bypass done. And hold on, let me scroll up and see what that said. Like I said, I would do this again tomorrow, but you know, guys, I was pushing 6, so you know, I wouldn't be here without the help. Oh, you are so sweet, Linda. I'm sorry this keeps falling. I don't have a tripod right now, so this is the best I can do. Everything is packed, and I have no idea what boxes or what. This house is so tiny, I don't want to open up boxes and not have a place to put them. Unless that are examples of how you can gain weight back after bypass. Yes! Yes, Lord. After my mini gastric bypass, mind you, mini gastric bypass. How much is that in pounds, honey? I don't know how much that is in kilos, because I don't know kilos. If you don't mind converting that for me. What was I saying? Squirrel. I know I was saying something. Somebody remind me what I was saying. What the hell was I saying? I can't remember. Oh, my mini gastric bypass. So I got down to close to 300 and then gained from 300 to 340, which is what I've done again with the distal. So even with the revision, which a lot of people don't want to hear, even with the revision, you can gain your weight back. Even with a revision, you can gain your weight back. I wish people would pay attention to that, because they think a revision's going to solve all their problems, and it don't. I'm so happy to hear that, Linda. That is an amazing news that you're going to start kickboxing class. That is so awesome. I'm so excited to hear about it. 563, give or take. And how far have you gotten down to? I'm sure you've said it, and I've just not been able to see it. Or I don't remember it right off the top of my head. I was approved. Ended up not going through was because I'm a kidney transplantation. I've been watching Nirvana for 8 years, and seeing her struggles led me not to do it. I understand. it is hard, but you know what? If I didn't share it all, the good and the bad, you know, people wouldn't see what's possible, and people wouldn't see what's hard. And I appreciate everybody who watches me, whether they've gotten surgery or not, or whether they're going to, or whether they're against it, like whether they're just trying to lose weight on their own. Like, you know, everybody is welcome here. And if I stopped you from getting surgery, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I was able to do that for you. If that's something that you chose and is more healthy for you, like, I'm super excited that I helped you in that way. And if I helped you to get surgery, then I'm super excited that way as well, that I was able to help you. But surgery is not the only way. And 285 pounds is amazing from where you came from. Congratulations being able to lose that on your own. That is a humongous deal, and I wish I could have done that myself. So, I could, like, yeah, I'd give you a hug if I could. Big round, big hug. Like, I think that's phenomenal. Congratulations. Nine miles in 26 minutes. I'm going to turn up the resistance. I think the resistance is too low. There we go. That'll make it a little harder. It's my pleasure. I wish I could meet so many of you. I really do. Like, I wish that there was a way that I could meet all of you guys. Oh, hey girlfriend, how you doing? Doing all right. Evelyn is playing video games upstairs. I was depressed, so I decided to get on the... Oh, I see you made it, Carol. Hey, how you doing, honey? I'm doing okay. I'm on the bike. So far 9.3 miles, but I turned the resistance up so to give me a little bit more of a workout. I'm glad you were able to make it. How have you both been? We've been sitting here talking about reasons to get surgery and reasons not to get surgery. We're talking about regain and losing weight. Wouldn't that be awesome? Hi, Brittany. How are you, honey? I say honey to everybody. Please don't be offended. It is meant to be southern and sweet and not as trite and ow. This seat is killing me. Not to be condescending. I say honey to everybody. So I just realized I was doing that to everybody who came in. So just throwing that out there. I hope you can hear me. I've got my earphones on today. Sometimes you guys tell me that you can hear me. Sometimes you tell me you can't hear me. I'm trying to project my voice and not fall. It is honey. Come on, Nirvana. Stay. Oh, Carol, you know I love you. There we go. Ugh. I turned that sucker up and this hurts. Woo. My quads. My quads are on fire. Ah. Regain is horrible for me. We'll probably never know anyone. Oh, you're so sweet. I know regain is so hard, guys. Like, I know it makes us feel like crap. I saw myself 2 years ago in pictures on Facebook. They keep sending me, you know, hey, it's been 2 years. Take a look at how fat you've gotten. And I'm like, I mean, at least I'm honest about it. So that's what Facebook keeps doing, and which is partly why it's kicking me into gear to do something, because I was doing nothing. Kicking me into gear to get my eating under control and to start working on my regain. I don't expect to get it all off. Little goals, guys, little goals. 5 pounds here, 10 pounds here. 5 pounds ends up as 10, 10 ends up as 15, 15 ends up, if you can do 5 pounds, you could try for 6 pounds. You know, the next couple days, see if you can't drop another pound off. It doesn't have to be 20 pounds all at once. It doesn't have to be 40 pounds all at once. Hold on one second, let me read that. Oh, Bree, I'm so sorry. So 20 to 30 pounds is called maintenance. And nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear that there's a maintenance zone. They want to think, a lot of people say 10 pounds is maintenance. It's actually, if you talk to, well, we talked to my doctor, the one who did my distal, it's 10 to 30 pounds. So that's where my body fluctuates more easily. I've been eating candy, so I got up to 46 pounds. 46 pounds. Because I gave up. But you know what? 30 pounds, it's hard. It seems like it's more than you could possibly get off. Like I said, start with a tiny goal, 2 pounds. 2 pounds will turn into 3 pounds. 3 pounds will turn into 5 pounds. After you got the first 5 off, shoot for 6. 1 pound a week. Just think about it. It once took me a year to get off 40 pounds. 1 entire year. It took me weighing myself every 2 weeks at the doctor's office like clockwork to get off 42 pounds. A year. And that was with me doing everything I could, which was working out 6 days a week and eating a hell of a lot better than I eat now. It took me a year. So it is a time sink, and it's not going to happen tomorrow because you didn't put it on in one day. It took a while for you to put it on. It's going to take a long time to come off, and to me it feels like it takes double the time to take it off than it did for me to get it on. It took me 2 years to put on 46 pounds. First year only last 40. First, see, it's hard. It is hard to get off that weight. And I don't have a surgery goal like I did before. I had a surgery goal the last time. I still work at it day by day. Thank you for your, well, I'm bigging you hugs and lots of love. And I wish there was something I could do other than just sitting here and talking to you guys, because I'm going through the same exact thing. I'm going through the same thing. And it is what I'm putting in my mouth. There again, I'm only 10 pounds from my highest weight. This year's been really tough. I could use some positive thoughts. Well, you got it, honey. You got my positive thoughts and prayers. And hi to everybody who's joined. It's nice to see you. I've done 10 miles on the bike. I've been in here about 34 minutes. I am on my spin bike, and we're talking about regain and surgeries versus not getting surgery. We're talking about how hard it is. Well, thank you so much, Big. Is it Macho? Thank you very much. They found something in your biopsy. When is that going to happen, Carol? I have to stand up for just a second, guys. Like I sit so long, it hurts so much. This damn bike. So just give me like 2 seconds and I'll sit back down. July 15th. Do you know if they're just taking a small like sample out, like a polyp, or like a piece of the breast tissue, or are you having a mastectomy or a partial mastectomy? You don't have to share that if you don't want to. And if you feel only comfortable sharing in that in my I am, you could definitely do that as well if you don't feel like sharing it here. But this is a community of people who love you and care about everybody and super kind and compassionate. So if you do feel like you're more comfortable talking here, or you could talk in my DM, you know I'm here for you. I'm going to go ahead and sit back down for you guys. Okay, honey, I understand. Come on. Where you started and should always be proud. Only, there's no only. There is that you have lost. Is that I lost 14 pounds, but if I say, well, I've only lost 14 pounds, do you see how negative that sounds? Like, well, that kind of just makes it seem like it's negated it. Like, well, it's only 14 pounds, so it's not enough. And even though I have 30 pounds to go, and thank you guys for saying that to Carol, she could use it. See how sweet everybody is, how amazing this channel is, and the community that comes to it. Like, you guys are amazing, and just sending positive thoughts and prayers, just depending on what you believe in. If you're spiritual or not, you're all welcome here. Putting anything out into the world that's positive, I'm all about that life. Lord have mercy. Carol is a sweetheart. She really is. But you know I'll send you lots of love and prayer and thoughts and all the hope I have that it's something that can be easily fixed. I had a mammogram 2 years ago, and to lighten the mood a little bit, a mammogram, if you've never had one, is where they smush the breast tissue to take the pictures. So my boobs are so flat, she couldn't smush it down anymore. So when she brought the top piece to where it would normally smash the breast flat to get the picture, because I only have skin left, she just told me to hold it. She was like, just hold your skin out there because the machine doesn't go down that far. I don't know how to tell you how that made me feel, but I could tell you that it didn't feel good. Like, I could use my breast as a roll-up, you know, just tuck it back up underneath. But yeah, I had a mammogram 2 years ago, and the lady was just telling me that she couldn't bring the machine down far enough to smush my boobie. So I thought you guys might like to hear about that. I had to have a complete hysterectomy in 2019. I'm so sorry to hear that, Stephanie. Let's see here. So are you trying to get that done? Is that something that you want or something that you need? I have fibroids, so there was a time where I had one burst and it started bleeding internally, and I asked them at the time, which was about 4 or 5 years ago when I was still in California, I asked them if I could have a hysterectomy, number one, because my wife is trans and we can't have children, and number two, I have unexplained infertility. So I've never been able, even though her and I've had, you know, before she knew she was trans and wasn't on HRT, we were trying to have children, And we've been together for, you know, forever and a day, and we've never been able to get pregnant. And that's been, a lot of people were like, oh, it's weight related. Well, I got down to 227 pounds, so if it was going to happen, it was going to happen, and it never did. So I asked, since I have fibroids and I have issues with them popping and bleeding, and, you know, the threat of surgery every time that happens, if they would go ahead and give me a hysterectomy, and they told me no. I was too young, and I still have the possibility to have children, even though my eggs are not viable, and that I would have to have permission from my spouse. I would have to have permission from my spouse to have a hysterectomy on my body. America's fucked up. Double mistaken me 4 years ago and was told no one. Hang in there, no, it's positive. That's so sweet of you. I love to hear positive things that come out of negative stuff. I really do. And congratulations on having your children being adopted. Children need parents. And some people are just meant to have kids, and some people are meant to foster or adopt children, and I think that's the most amazing thing, if that's something that you're able to do. That's definitely something me and Evelyn have talked about a lot, and maybe one day that's where we will end up, as being able to adopt. Yeah, that I would have to actually have my wife's permission to get a hysterectomy, and I wasn't old enough, that I was, until I'm in menopause, I don't, it's not, what did he say to me? That I was too young, that I needed my wife's approval, and that I could still bear children. That the age I was, I could still be able to bear children, so they weren't going to do it. So, like I said, America's something else. Hey girl, hey, how you doing, Francis? I'm doing well. We're just sitting here yammering about fostering babies and other things. Talking about adoption and all kinds of stuff. Please join us. I hope everybody feels welcome here. I really do. I love you guys to pieces. I think you guys are some of the most amazing people I have ever had the pleasure of talking to. I really, really do. Oh, that's fantastic. I love hearing that. Like I said, people who are able to adopt, like children, need parents so bad in the system, and not just babies either, you know, toddlers, and, you know, even teenagers could use somebody. A lot of people don't want them unless they're, you know, toddler, or they're younger than that. So there's a lot of kids that are like, you know, 5 and up who never get adopted, and that just breaks my heart. I would totally adopt somebody who was 5 and up, if that's what they really wanted, and give them a place to live, and somebody who could care about them and love them, and show them that not everybody's a piece of crap. That's what I would love to do. And hopefully one day we will. I would love that. I really would. And I really do hope you guys feel like you can talk to each other, and that it is such a special, you guys hold such a special place in my heart. And you're going to make me cry. But you guys hold such a special place for me, that no matter how long it's been since I've come back, like every time I come back, it's just like I left yesterday. It's like I just pick up where I left off. Like, it doesn't feel like it's been 2 or 3 months. It doesn't feel like it's been 5 months. it feels like I was just talking to you guys yesterday. Which technically I was talking to you guys yesterday, but that's not the point now, is it? 8 to 12, that's phenomenal, Francis. You make such a difference in that baby's life. And I still say it's a baby, even if it's 8 to 12. I just want you guys to know how much I love you and how much I care about you. And I don't know what I would do without you guys. That's fantastic, Stephanie.